Egypt, home to one of history's greatest civilizations. Today, Egypt is a place where old and new exist side by side. Despite all that we know about this ancient civilization, much remains a mystery. New discoveries are being made all the time.
We're in the burial chamber of the pharaoh Khufu. And that's why we're here, to explore.
This is it.
To learn.
These walls tell the story of the afterlife.
To meet new people.
You're the explorer.
Yeah.
I got to meet Dr. Hawass.
And of course, to have some fun.
I'm so much faster than you. Hi, I'm Gannon.
And I'm Wyatt from Travels with Gannon and Wyatt.
And we're in Egypt.
My name is Gannon.
And I'm Wyatt. We're twin brothers and avid explorers.
As a flight attendant, our mom traveled the world, and she nurtured the spirit of adventure in us since we were young.
We're just like other kids our age. We go to class, do homework, and play sports. But what we love to do most is travel. No matter how remote, wild, or dangerous a destination, we're always up for a new adventure.
So join us on our quest for the kind of knowledge you can't get from a textbook. The world is our classroom.
And we're bringing you along.
I know recently they just found that tomb full of mummies, and we're hoping we can get in there.
Z1 is the latest discovery of Dr. Seti I, one of the world's greatest archaeologists. And what he found was an ancient tomb, and it's full of mummies.
Here we are. One thing you have to understand about Egypt is getting access to these kinds of places is just, it's never easy. It's really hard. Right now, our guides are trying to go in and get us permission. A lot of red tape you got to cut through. And if we did get access to Z1, we would be the first people from the public to get in.
Checking out the mummies.
The Mummification Museum is a building dedicated to, well,
whoa,
dead people.
Wow.
Ancient Egyptians believed that the mummification process preserved the body for the afterlife.
It preserved the body, that's for sure. I mean, look at this guy. He looks pretty darn good for 1,500 years old. Mummies!
No cameras inside the pyramid, the big thing over there.
No cameras?
Well, if I'm looking at them right now, I'd say they're pretty huge.
The Great Pyramid alone consists of 2.3 million stone blocks, and some are as big as semi-trucks. So how long do you think it took to stack all these giant stones into a 481-foot pyramid? Oh, only 23 years.
This is sick, but you're gonna want to put that away.
That was awesome.
Nice and hot up here. Not a lot of air.
We're in the burial chamber of the pharaoh Khufu. And it's at the very center of the Great Pyramid. It's very dark here. Since there's no air in here and it's really tight, it's got great acoustics.
Now, the ancient sites have been awesome, but I doubt the pharaohs had one of these.
Dad, check this out.
Big pimpin', baby. Big pimpin'.
I'm so much faster than you.
Our stunt doubles, Ahmed and Salah.
Back at the airport, I mean, this place is like my home away from home.
I can't wait to soar on the plane to Luxor. Bless the plane, bless the ground, bless the pilot, see us up and down.
About a 45-minute flight from Cairo, Luxor is home to some of Egypt's most spectacular ancient sites.
Karnak is awesome. It's often called the world's greatest outdoor museum. I don't want to ruin the show with more ruins, but there's Luxor.
I mean, I really just want to see these mummies. I think that'd be awesome. If we could show it to the world, though, that'd be even better.
Yes or no?
We have Dr. Zain, he said that we have permission to only to visit the tomb, but not to film there.
So we went back to the office and then we moved to the site.
Traffic. Come on, we're almost One of the world's oldest shopping districts, Kana Khalili Bazaar, is a souvenir hunter's dream.
Do you have any old Beatles records?
They sell all kinds of things here, from t-shirts to belly dancing costumes, jewelry to spices, and every type of trinket you can imagine.
Some spices.
But before you make a purchase, you'll need a lesson in haggling.
So, Bibo, what's the best price here?
Well, around here, there is no such thing as set price. You got 3 different prices. You have the touristic price, that's the price you don't want to pay. You got the local price and commercial price.
Excuse me, how much for the hat?
This is 25.
25? Think you can give me a little lower price? You know.
Good.
20?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you can see, we just haggled our way for a better price.
Language lessons with Gannon and Wyatt.
¿Qué pasa, Jumbo?
Bonjour.
Konnichiwa. How's it going?
Whenever you're traveling to Egypt, it's important to learn a little bit of Arabic. So, here are some common phrases that will help you communicate with the locals.
Thank you.
Shukran. Hello. Salam alaikum.
No thank you. La shukran. Is there a drive-through or I can get some falafels on my way to the airport?
ممكن توصلني عشان اشتري فلافل في طريقنا للمطار؟
Been waiting around for a few hours. Just got word. Access denied. Huge letdown. So let's go. We're not giving up just yet. It's time to come up with a new plan. Hey guys, check this out. The Sphinx. Standing like a guardian to the pyramids is the Great Sphinx of Giza. One of the world's oldest and largest statues, the Sphinx has the body of a lion and the head of a king.
The Sphinx was built by the pharaoh Khafre, representing himself as a guardian for the 3 pyramids of Giza. It's 22 meters high and it's 72 meters in length.
There are several theories about how the Sphinx lost its nose. Some believe it was destroyed in the 14th century to prevent people from worshiping the statue as a god. Others claim that Napoleon blew it off after the French army invaded Egypt in 1798. British troops and natural erosion have also been blamed. But even without a nose, the Sphinx is a sight to behold.
Now I'll take you to the Egyptian local restaurant where we'll have a local meal, which is falafel. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Come on.
Hello, sesame salad, Egyptian beans, Egyptian bread to be strong man. And this is falafel, bon appetit.
Now this is the way the Egyptians make it, and I can say I like it.
Obama! We're going back to the West Bank to see if we can get that tomb. It's a long shot, but it's worth a shot, so we're going to give it a shot. It's like Dr. Hawass said, to be a great explorer requires perseverance. Giving up was not an option. After doing some research, we set our sights on an even greater prize, the most magnificent tomb in the Valley of the Kings, Seti I. But according to Bibo, the camera crew hadn't been allowed down there in decades because there was an ongoing dig. I mean, of course we were going to want to see that.
Whether you want to or not, chances are you'll end up taking a camel ride. These guys are experts at manipulating tourists. I kept telling them I wasn't interested, and next thing I know, I'm 8 feet in the air with a turban wrapped around my head. But once you're up there, you might as well enjoy the ride. And I have to admit, sitting on a camel with the pyramids in the distance makes for a pretty cool photo. That's a framer.
I just realized I can use this in my history project. We got permission into the tombs.
We're going in. I'm not sure how it happened, but we hit the jackpot. Maybe they were getting tired of us coming back day after day. But after pleading our case, the antiquities officers granted us permission to film inside the tomb of Seti I. It was just the kind of access we'd been hoping for. And now, we were going in.
That's it right there, right?
There it is.
Not every pharaoh wanted to be buried in a pyramid hundreds of feet in the air. Some wanted to be buried deep, deep, deep in the earth. Seti I was one of Egypt's great pharaohs. Under his reign, Egypt launched a successful military campaign to restore the empire's dominance after many years of unrest. Seti I also initiated the building of some of Egypt's greatest monuments, like Karnak's hypostyle hall.
All right, so we're here in the Valley of Kings. Right behind me is the tomb of Seti I.
And now we get to go down, cameras included. Seti I's tomb is the longest and deepest in the Valley of the Kings. It descends 390 feet into the mountainside and includes detailed paintings meant to help the deceased pharaoh navigate the dangers he would face in the afterlife. This thing's deep. Look at this. The detail is incredible, and most of the paint is still intact. Amazing to think that this was completed in 1279 BC. If you don't have a calculator handy, that's almost 3,300 years ago.
Yeah, that's it. So this is the main scene where the king is being presented to Osiris, the ruler of the afterlife.
It's not bright enough.
Enough with the pictures already, Wyatt. We've got some more exploring to do.
This is it. This is the final resting place of Seti I.
After they removed the sarcophagus, they found this tunnel. This tunnel is an archaeological mystery. It goes forever. It's 480 feet, and they're still digging to this day. Who knows what they're gonna find? During the pinnacle of ancient Egypt, almost every pharaoh was buried in the Valley of the Kings. The tombs were elaborately decorated and filled with immense treasures. To date, 63 tombs have been discovered, and it's hard to believe that there aren't more just waiting to be found.
I feel privileged to have been the first 15-year-old to go down into Seti's tomb in 30 years. It was worth it.
Hello.
Welcome to Cairo. Before the trip, we thought the coolest experience would be getting to see a newly discovered tomb full of mummies, or maybe standing at the foot of the Great Pyramids.
Probably the most fantastic thing I've ever seen.
Turns out, we were way off.
The best part of the journey was meeting the people of Egypt.
Welcome to Egypt.
Experiencing their hospitality and kindness, seeing their smiles. I have to say, visiting Egypt
is the experience of a lifetime.
See you later, alligator. I hold silver.
Well, I hope you enjoyed Egypt.
We'll see you next time on Travel with Gannon and Wyatt.